Moving on to entertainment. What is topping off our entertainment segment this week, Miss Reese?
So did you hear, and I think this was last week, but Nancy Wilson died?
Charlie Wilson's wife.
No.
Who was Nancy?
She's like a jazz singer. Jazz legend. She was on the Cosbys.
No, that's Lena Horne I'm thinking about. Very fly.
She was on there. It was the episode where she was Olivia's grandparent. No, let me think.
It was so many light-skinned divas that came through that show.
She wasn't light-skinned. Oh. She wasn't light-skinned.
Was this Rula Tula?
She came on with her husband. She was Olivia's grandmother.
Oh, okay. When I say Rula Tula, I'm talking about when Denise and her girls wanted to start a singing group, and she was like, we're going to start with the basics.
No, this was Martin's parents, I believe.
I mean, Vanessa, not Denise. But
Martin's parents, Denise's husband. Remember when they came over and they all went in the basement? And
they put on a record?
They were singing, yeah.
There I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul who snaps my control. Such a funny thing, but every time you're near me, I never can behave. You give me a smile and then I'm wrapped up in your magic. Music all around me, crazy music.
Music that keeps calling me so very close to you. Be your slave. Come and do with me any little thing you want to. Anything, baby, just let me get next to you. Am I insane or do I really see heaven in your eyes? Bright as stars that shine up above me in the clear blue skies. How I worry about you, I just can't live my life without you, baby. Come here, don't have no fear. Oh.
Yeah, I do. I vaguely, but I don't remember what she looked like.
Yeah.
Okay.
There she go. Yep.
Oh, I mean, she ain't
what was it go? There I go, something like that.
Fucking them up.
Yeah.
Cinnabella.
Yeah.
Not really.
Let's go.
Come on, I was just saying, shout out to all the divas. You know what I'm saying? But no, I do remember her now that I see her picture. Thanks to our social media correspondent who's in the building. Can we slow clap her back from college? Come on.
Missed her.
Welcome back, Miss Dominique. So if y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to post them and she will get right to you because she is the co-hostess with the mostest off the camera. All right. So R.I.P. to...
She passed at, I think it was 93.
Yeah, she's supposed to die at 94.
Yeah,
94, 93. Yeah, that's a rich life. That's a full life. How long you want to live to?
My boys asked me that.
Like, when would you want to die?
You know, if I make it to 90, I'm good.
90.
I'll settle for 80, but, you know.
So what, because I know a couple grandmas and great-grandmas and great-aunties, whatever, that could still, you know, kind of cut a rug and make it around, not really on assisted living. Mine might be starting to fuck up, but isn't all the way gone. 100? If you're still a good, strong 90, would you go 100?
Yeah, like if I'm
as long as
able
it's quality
to,
of
if
life.
I'm independent
Yeah,
still,
that's
and
what I
I'm
meant to say,
kind of
independent.
maybe slow, but still moving on my
Getting
own.
there.
Then yeah, but if I am
dependent.
let me go.
I am, what's it called? I've fallen and I can't get up. Not saying that's funny, but it's like the fact that
you need to keep me a little box of goodies, and I need to be in the clouds at all times.
Unreal. Can I have one more?
You know
please?
what? This has nothing to do with the death, R.I.P., you know. But so I had a gummy, right? It was from the dispensary.
Right.
And I think it was, you know, it's funny, the directions, it's for medical use. And I took the gummy and I was like, I don't know what it's supposed to feel like.
Right.
And I guess maybe for an old person that's never smoked, maybe it might have done something, but
But you know.
I just felt like I was focused because that's when I watched Bird Box.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to me because having heard of a lot of people that have indulged in edibles, so we encourage living your best life here on This and the Third, the reactions have been different. I've heard some tales of, man, I didn't feel nothing. I heard some tales of, man, I couldn't get off of that ride. You know what I'm saying? Like it consumed me. And then some are just like, man, full body, nice, you know, high. And I guess that's a determination between sativa versus indigo.
Yeah.
Right, that type shit. But I think at the end of the day, it just seems like you have less control over it because, to my understanding, they're like gummies and brownies and cookies and just little Rice Krispie treats. So now it's like, now I just feel like I'm eating snacks. So you eat, you know what I'm saying? You eat a whole bunch of snacks, and then what they say on SpongeBob, 45 minutes later, you high as shit, and you can't reel it in. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you can't come back down.
It.
Yeah, but once you like smoke or whatever, you kind of know like, okay, I'm getting as high as I want to be. Let me put this shit down. So it's just interesting, man, and I'm kind of curious to know what our viewers think in terms of, one, do y'all fuck around with the fuck arounds? Also, what's your preferred intake? Because there's oils, there's vapes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really.
There's the old school backwoods.
Yeah.
And now you got edibles and things of that nature. Because I heard it's like some shit, you can just drop one little thing on your tongue and be done.
Yeah.
For like a month. You're done.
Well, see, I did that. And I didn't.
You didn't go crazy? Well, your tolerance must be. She's been practicing or something. Like, she obviously has developed immunity to
you know what?
inebriation.
Okay, so I had it right before I had to go do my pickups, right? So traffic, I was not angry. That's the only thing I can say.
Then you're going 12. You're going 12.
I wasn't angry. I didn't yell at nobody.
She talking back to the pothole.
Just like,
this is not your fault, man. It's not your fault that you there.
It was
I
just
should have
like
seen you.
a okay ride. It was just like, okay, come on, guys.
Right. I didn't even know they had xylophones in this song. Goddamn.
Yeah,
I'm at one with the music.
That's
real, man. But I don't know. At the end of the day, to each his own, right?
Yeah.
But all things in moderation, as we say here on This, That, and the Third. But try it and let us know what y'all think, man. Is it edibles? Is it oils? Is it vapes? Or is it good old-fashioned smoking?
Sound effect.
All right, so what else is going on here? I just feel good, man. I just got back. I just feel good, man.
Right.
It's a great Christmas. Great Christmas.
Messy alert. So y'all know Messy Wendy Williams, right?
What she done did.
So apparently she's set to divorce her husband Kevin after he got his side piece pregnant.
Oh, yeah, raw dog. Y'all, raw dog.
I just wonder if like her mess will be in her hot topics.
Her own mess.
Yeah.
Was she talking about something pertaining to her own mess when she passed out looking like the Statue of Liberty? Or you remember when she fainted on her show? Maybe the Statue of Liberty was in the background, but I could have swore she was dressed like the Statue of Liberty or something. But nevertheless, you remember her fainting?
No.
I thought she definitely did.
She did.
But I was trying to remember, was she talking about some of her own personal shit? Because I know she quick to dish. That's why Method Man don't fuck with her. I was just watching the clip on Nick Cannon. He does. She like announced his wife had cancer. That's not your job, G. I don't give a fuck about this tabloid, whatever. There's
his wife has
lines.
cancer?
I don't know if it's cancer or some other type of illness, but I thought it was cancer. And she revealed that shit like, oh yeah, well, Method Man continues to support his wife during her battle with cancer. It was like, yo, what? Like, I don't even fuck with you like that, and now I definitely won't smoke with you. So, but she always crosses the line when it comes to others.
She does, so that's why I just thought I'd mention it.
So she's filing for divorce because he got the side piece.
And he looked younger. It was like in the picture. I mean, I don't know if she's had surgery, but she's lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
She looked real little, but he looked pretty young.
She's a big bitch, ain't she? Like
she's tall, but she little.
Little. So she's like a Rottweiler because her head didn't shrink.
No.
She always has had
You're not the first guy to say that.
Human head is like 8 pounds. Her shit is like 12 and a half. I swear on everything. She got a 5 head, dog. But I don't know, man, because like, would anybody, or maybe she's not looking for love after she comes off a divorce, but who would be checking for Wendy Williams post-divorce?
Some white man.
Some white man. They're always picking up the pieces.
It is fish in the sea.
Pick up the pieces.
Her publisher. Stop thinking that they the only ones in the sea.
Yeah.
It's other fish.
Because my mind definitely went to what brother would want this canned good that is dented on the side. But we don't necessarily laugh and joke about divorce. But when your time's up, your time's up. And I mean, your actions, what's his name? Mr. Williams?
Kevin.
That's not his last name, I'm assuming. She was famous before she got with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mr. Wendy Williams. Yeah, man, you obviously didn't want to be married no way, nigga, getting the side pieces pregnant. She actually speak louder than words. So figure that out, you figure out life. All right, what else we got going on in entertainment?
New movie alert.
Uh-oh.
I know everybody has been talking about and seen the hashtags Bird Box.
in a box.
Didn't know what that was.
Had no idea based on the title.
And I actually, one of my girlfriends said, "Girl, what is this?" to somebody who posted.
Right.
And she said, "It's so good. You got to watch." She said, "Is it scary?" She was like, "No, it's suspenseful." That's how I found out it was a movie. Because before that, I had no clue
idea.
it was a
No
movie.
idea.
So I watched it, and did you see it?
I got a chance to check it out yesterday, man. I just had 2 hours to kill. It said an hour and 24.
Yeah.
It's 124 minutes. So I said, fuck it, let's get
Yeah.
it. So I was 4 minutes late to my next appointment. But it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Let me get your feedback, though, because I don't know if I really need to watch it twice or...
So I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually.
Wait, before you go there, you liked it. So let's get a baseline. What's another movie you like? Just in general. You know what I'm saying? What type of movies are you into?
3 Billboards in Ebbing,
Three
Missouri.
Billboards.
I like
cool.
that
Okay.
movie.
But that, a fake movie, like not based on a true story movie that grabs you.
Not many.
Not many at all.
No, it was a movie about the wind.
About the wind?
Yeah, remember how the wind was infecting people?
Gone with the Wind?
No, it was with Mark Wahlberg. Remember that movie?
No. I don't. Well, Mark Wahlberg, Signs?
No, that was Mel Gibson.
Oh, yeah. Same guy.
It's been a couple movies out just about how
The Happening.
Yeah.
The Happening.
Yeah, about how the earth is
important.
attacking.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like those kind of movies. I'm not really into the zombie thing. So
Gotcha.
if that would have turned into that, right, I would have
yeah.
been like,
It had its element. But
towards
go ahead.
the end.
You liked it. And
but I liked it because it was about survival, and it showed women again surviving
you might as well do this. You know?
again. Why aren't you niggas? No.
Right, no, she had a nigga. And he sacrificed it all.
That was the beautiful part in the movie. I'm not trying to
What?
tell y'all the movie. Go watch it.
Why did every black nigga have to sacrifice
Well, no,
himself
I'm
in the
saying it
movie?
was beautiful. One, because they put Sandra Bullock with a black guy. That was big. Okay. Let's acknowledge that. That was nice. Right?
Acknowledged. Noted.
Yeah, and why he died, whatever. But it just proved the point that we can do it on our own end. We can save the day.
That lady was up there double fisting babies. Like, yo, I'm delivering the shit
I
out of
know.
both of these babies.
No, but at the end when she had to scoop them both up and chuck it, yeah.
Okay.
That's what you gotta do. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a really good movie. It was long. It was a little bit too long for me.
Yeah, it was 124 minutes. Let me say this. Hated it. Not because it wasn't a good movie, but because it went viral for what?
Because the first person I saw do it was from the SIP, Isaac.
Okay.
And then from there, I just started to see people.
So
Now, I get some people were angry. A good close friend of Free Lunch Academy, Malik Milan,
hey, Malik.
was a little
He pulls no
irritated
punches.
and was like, you all should have put viral The Hate You Give,
Hate
right?
You give, right.
Haven't seen it. It's not working on my Fire Stick.
Something keeps, an error message keeps coming up.
But I agree, right? That should have went viral too, but it takes one of you. It takes people.
Sharing.
It takes one person to do it. Yeah. So
I get
I'm
it.
like, well, everybody jumped on this bandwagon. If somebody would have started that bandwagon, I'm sure.
Right. And that's the thing. I just kind of felt like the power that we have as consumers, as viewers, as subscribers, as followers, whatever, we underestimate that when it comes to politics, when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to our dollar being spent in and outside of our community on down the line. And to have only watch this movie because everybody else was watching the movie and this was the movie, I kind of felt dumb. Like, why the fuck did I watch this movie?
That's how I felt when I saw Get Out.
Okay, touche, three shade. You know what I'm saying? But I think you got to go through that to kind of know. Next time I might check the trailer.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? And I would have watched it because Lil Rel was in it and Lil Rel is,
And I didn't even know.
Chi-Town.
So it was a nice surprise.
Somebody told me though, like, I asked my man E-Man. I said, what is Bird Box? Everybody keep talking about Bird Box. All he said was, it's this movie with Sandra Bullock and Lil Rel. I'm like, oh, Lil Rel fucking on Sandra Bullock, let's watch. And then I watched a post from my sister. What's up, Shannon? Once again, and she was like, "Is it me or does Sandra Bullock look like Michael Jackson from Remember the Time?" And I was like, "What? Ain't she fucking her little well? Let me see this." So I had 2 hours to kill, watched it, and hated it because I just felt it was overhyped. I think there's so many other movies that if we're gonna use our virality, our ability to make things go viral, we could use it on doper films, man. We could use it on doper films. But now, just taking that out of the context, I feel like the movie was suspenseful. I like suspenseful movies. I felt like it had a lot of suggestive, things going on. One thing that really stood out to me, I like, before I do that, what was your favorite character in the movie from the cast? Favorite character?
Outside of Sandra, my favorite was probably the guy with the shotgun.
John Malkovich. My favorite as well. My favorite as well because it's like once it's on, it's on. Get off of the door should not even be allowed to be open at this point, G. My wife, to save this pregnant stranger, walks outside knowing all we got to do is get in this crib, blah, blah, blah. Nah, baby, I got to help them because she's pregnant. If she wasn't pregnant, she wasn't going. Yeah. She's pregnant. Went out there, called mama, and sat and buckled herself in, I think, to this burning car that blew up moments later. Now, he's probably, at that point, lost everything he knew and loved. He was already into it with Buddy Ass from Law and Order. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot to his character, but he wasn't sugarcoating it. He wasn't fronting his move. He was like, yo, if it's me or you, it's me. Yeah. If it's us or them niggas outside the door, it's them finna lose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think enough people took that position, i.e. the pregnant girl who was let in, and then her gift became her curse because she let Buddy Ass in and he came in scraping. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I liked everything that was going on. I kind of equate this to like a Bright, another Netflix original, Will Smith with the weird ass shit. Yeah, but I'm just saying, the weird ass shit, and I like the fact that this movie isn't like other movies. I know you mentioned The Happening, but besides that, this kind of movie stands in a category of its own, and I like movies like that too. So B- for me, but if I would have discovered it myself and it wasn't so much hype behind it, it probably would have been like an A- or better.
But did you see somebody posted like saying how the movie, they related to it in a prophetic way? Did you see that post?
What?
Saying that you got to move through, I wish I can remember, through life blindfolded, and the voices you hear are the negativity, are the naysayers, it's procrastination. It's everything that's holding you back, slowing you down, trying to get you off path. But if you just keep that blindfold on and stay the course and listen to the birds are the spirit of discernment trying to tell you that ain't no good for you. That's bad.
That shit.
And if you just keep on going and get to the birds, you're going to make it to your destination. And
to your highest heights.
I was like, yes, I felt that. And I totally got that because the moment she got the birds, I said, yes, the animals know when shit's around.
Oh, yeah. They have that spirit of discernment.
When I saw that post, I was like, yeah, I can definitely see and relate.
But I must ask you this. Why is it, I think we're going to have some commentary from our social media correspondent in a second, but why was it that, two things. One, did you see when she was finna kill that little girl? Did you peep when the little boy volunteered, like, oh, no, I'll look. When the rappers come, I'll look. She was like, nah, I'll pick.
That was her son.
I get it, but man, they didn't know they was boy, girl.
They was her son. She knew.
I know. I get, but I'm just asking, did you peep that?
But I also think part of that also was she felt a girl could handle it because she got out the boat looking for her.
I don't think it was that. I think if it's going, again, under the John Malkovich Act, it's going to be us or you. It's going to be you.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be her.
You're going to be dead here. I will sacrifice your little blonde ass. The other part, the voices, the negative voices, the things that are trying to lead you away from your destiny, right? They were all things that they loved.
Or feared.
And that's all life is love or fear. So it's the biggest
So
thing
it
that
either
intimidates
really
you.
made them,
Or
sad
that one
or
thing that,
yeah.
oh, my lost loved one, I can't get over, I can't get
Like
past
she
this
said, she had never
experience.
seen her girlfriend that sad before in her life. She didn't
Yeah.
know whatever made her
Oh, that was her
sad.
girlfriend, not her sister?
Yeah, it was her partner.
Like, what you mean?
Oh, that was her sister.
Yeah, that was her sister. I was about to
Oh,
say,
I
they
thought
gay
that
for
was
each
her
other? I didn't know they was gay
partner.
for each other because you was so little buddy ass hump all on her. And then,
I just thought because the world was ending.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. Like racism went out the door.
Yeah.
Because at first, Sandra, man, get your little strong black hands off me. Next thing you know, she like touch my body. You know what I'm saying? So very interesting. Very, like I said, A- without all that social media fluff. B- with it, in my opinion. But y'all check it out and let us know in the comments what y'all thought about Bird Box. And it's at this point, you can check out hashtag Bird Box and see what everybody is talking about. But I suggest you probably watch it first. and then troll and scroll.
Yep.
All right?
Okay, so this movie's old, but I finally watched it.
Dog, I'm sitting here like, new releases? Nigga, Friday?
This has finally worked. It's been on my Fire Stick for years before it came out. And it's finally worked. Sorry to bother you. I'm so glad I didn't go to the movies to see that.
I did. But you know what? I don't even regret it, G, because I figured out, like, if niggas is going to do $5 Tuesdays, I'm just going to eat before I go and go drunk. And I'm just going to spend $5.
check out a good movie.
You know what I'm saying? Because what they was getting me with, I was paying the $5, and I'm at the bar, I'm getting chicken fingers, dipping sauce, and it's just like, because I only spent $5. No, nigga, you spent $75 at the end of the night. But I did see this in theaters. What did you think?
So Ghost with the white voice, that shit was hilarious.
That shit was goofy as hell.
The fact that
With
they when he got promoted and they couldn't turn it off. The talking in the white voice, it was interesting. it was interesting.
Did
that
you have
it
a
was
snack
like,
before the movie? Exactly. Because that's why you will find it entertaining and funny and shit. I'm like, Ghost, what the fuck are you doing? You're fucking up the brand, bro.
Yeah, it was really a silly way to talk about like human slavery, the jail systems, and free labor.
Yeah.
It was the most
get to the
goofiest
point,
way.
man.
Yeah.
Did Peele have something to do with this one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Danny Glover was in it. It's fun. It was silly.
Dog, I don't know if you peeped this, just like Sandra Bullock tried to kill that little dirty blonde girl. Did you hear when they stole on Dr. Martin Luther King in that movie? Did you hear the comment the dude that was like the CEO of that company made? He was trying to promote my man, from Get Out. He's trying to promote this dude. And he like, yeah, come on, man. Everybody got to have like a black face to their organization to really get it out there and get it to the masses. And, even though it's hella bullshit and it ain't about nothing, if we package it right and say the right thing, people will follow it. Like Martin Luther King. He just slid that shit in there, G. You need to go back. And like when he went to the mansion party,
Oh yeah.
nigga, I almost threw something at the screen, dog. He slid that shit in there so slick. And then it talks about white male insecurities because they was on that goofy shit with these beasts they were creating.
Yes, that is a white male insecurity.
And that's all it's about to them, G.
If they can't take our genes, then they'll turn us into beasts. It's just weird.
Dog, like that movie was weird as fuck.
It should have been on Netflix.
Yeah. And then who else is in there? Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
It was somebody else that worked at that thing with him too.
The girl who was in Creed.
Cutie Pie?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because he was like her love interest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Netflix worthy.
Yeah.
We'll give it a Netflix. All right. Also, I told you I saw Peppermint. There was something else I saw very recently that I wanted to share with y'all. Pimp. We talked about Pimp. I must admit, I have a Fire Stick now, so I kind of be watching shit. Gee, I kind of be watching shit, but I will admit, I've been trying to watch The Mule with Clint Eastwood. It won't come on. And Bad Boys 3. I guess a thing, cover art for Bad Boys 3, and that shit won't come on.
No, it's too soon. You have to know, like, the movies that are going to play and that are not going to play. Like Mule, Clint Eastwood, you're going to have to wait.
Yeah.
Now, if it's Oscar season, a lot of that shit they'll start releasing.
Yeah.
But you just have to pick and choose and
So I
wait
was
a
watching
while.
Bumblebee, not through it yet. Aquaman, not through it yet. But I started tapping into them and shit.
I want to check out, what is it? Love on Beale Street.
Love
That's
on Beale
another
Street.
black movie.
Yeah.
By Zora Neale Hurston.
And I told you about, that's one of the greats.
Yeah.
I told you about the Green Book though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the one I wanted to recommend.
Okay.
The Green
I
Book.
haven't
I
seen
saw
that
that.
yet.
I saw that $5 Tuesday as well.
Okay.
So I want to see that one.
All right,
I mean, I want to suggest y'all see that.
Tuesday.
Anywhere. It's now at Ice Theater. It's at Roosevelt Collection. I go to AMC on East Illinois Street.
Okay.
$5 hollers, man. But I will say this. Be careful. I went to see Bodied. Have you heard of Bodied? It's about battle rap. So it's like, I think Eminem produced it or some
Okay.
shit. But it's about battle rap. It got Buddy Ash from ATL, the best friend from ATL. You remember him?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nevertheless, it's not a good movie, but the concept was about this college kid, white kid. His father is a professor at his school, blah, blah, blah. Very good with the pen, very good on literacy. Mm-hmm. And he's following his father's footsteps, but, you know, at the end of the day, hip-hop and lyrics is just literacy. So, obviously, he came in on some culture vulture type shit, whatever. He's doing his thing and studying this up-and-coming or really established battle rapper.
Yeah.
And then it just talks about all that shit. But it was just, one, corny as fuck, but two, it was just weird because we're sitting there watching a movie and they doing a battle rap and all you hear in the background is, and I'm like, man,
making
what the
that
fuck is that?
noise?
So apparently you can get $5 anywhere. Because there were like homeless people in the theater in the back row that I'm sure they pay. And no disrespect to the homeless, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
So they paid their money
They
to
$5,
come
and I
get
think
some-
they be in there all day,
some
bouncing
warmth.
bouncing from theater to theater, watching
Eating
all
leftovers
the
that
movies,
you leave,
looking for
popcorn and shit.
popcorn. Oh my stars! And when we came out and I actually saw them in the light, that's when my 2 and 2 came together and made 4. See, I was like, oh, they're homeless. But she was in there moaning. She was just moaning.
She's probably sleeping and trying.
Sleeping
That's
and
her
trying
snoring.
to snore by moaning. So just be careful. If you're going to watch a trash-ass movie and it's going to be an empty theater, I think that's where they gravitate towards. And let's help the homeless as well. Second to lastly in entertainment, what we got from the King, bitch.
Yeah.
What's happening?
If you haven't heard T.I.'s album, you need to check it out.
I know you ain't talking about the one that came out like a month or two. New album release? No, boy. I've been riding to tell me the name of it. Oh no, okay, so you got another one. He just came out with Dime Trap.
No.
But
no.
at least I know. Yeah.
Come on, Damo. Tell me
least
he
these
got
things I
a new album out.
Yeah, we going to our social media correspondent on this one. I don't think he dropped 2 albums in the same year.
This is his 10th album.
They weren't really hyping this up as the 10th album, so we'll have to see in a second.
Okay,
We'll see
but
what
then
the
he got
survey
this song with Yo Gotti called Wrath. He got a
Wrath is on there. You got Hefe with Meek.
Mr. Amazing Fuck Up. Mr. Amazing Fuck Up.
That's on there. Dave Chappelle is all over the album.
I don't know.
He does all the interludes. Dave.
Oh.
Huh? We will see in a second. But yeah, Wrath sounds very familiar. Because you know me, I listen to the songs and don't know
It's
what
not-
song is playing. Is it called Dime Trap? Yeah, Dime Trap. When did Dime Trap come out? 2018.
October 5th.
October
I'm
5th.
so late. Oh my
We appreciate
God.
the information because it is a good album. It's
It
slept on. He
is.
slept on. Because I think he went too, T.I. has always been woke. And I think he at one point, he had all that controversy. And then when he came up off the controversy and he was still in his wokeness, I feel like he just gave us the information in a non-ignorant way, if I could say that, G. Like it's sometimes, who is it, Lauryn Hill or somebody said,
Yeah.
sometimes you got to throw a motherfucker in there to get us to listen. And I think Tip went a little bit too, he had an album before this one, probably his 9th album called Us. The one before that, it was real pro-black, real Farrakhan. Yeah, it was like us or this or nothing. I don't know. But it was all about the state of America. It was very political. And you haven't even heard of it. You know what I'm saying? No singles are on the radio, nothing like that.
Well,
And
it
was
don't
just
matter because I am his #1 fan, and I'm not a fan of anybody's but Tips. Okay?
I thought you was goddamn Drake's biggest fan. And he's out here bodying niggas
No,
literally.
yeah, but I was T.I.'s fan first.
Ah, yeah. He used to have it. Urban Legend, trap music, goddamn, I'm
T.I.
serious.
Used to. You still got it, boo. Go do your
He
thing.
went away.
I'm a fan.
He went
I'm a fan.
away. He's back.
Yeah, he's
back.
back.
He's back. What was the
Back.
one before?
Hey, Tips.
Us or Else.
Oh, okay.
Right. A letter to the system. And you know, that's
I'm gonna go
Farrakhan's.
listen to that now.
That's Farrakhan's like thing. When he did the Million Man March anniversary, it
Yeah.
was like us or else or something like that. It was like right in line with that. So it was really, Black Power. And I get it, but sometimes again you gotta package it. You gotta package it in a certain way. Let me say this though before we come out of entertainment with the last segment. With the last topic we got. Also in entertainment, man, you heard about what's going on with LeBron?
No.
So 21 Savage came out with his new album, which is fire, by the way. And The Dream. You fuck with The Dream?
Yeah.
The American Dream has a 38-track album called Menage a Trois, Sex Tape 1, 2, and 3. You might want to check that shit out too, because it's worth a listen. I'm riding to it right now. But back to 21 Savage. He came out with a dope album. He's featuring J. Cole on there. You know what I'm saying? It's a well put together album and it shows his growth. But LeBron James took one little half bar and was like, niggas get money like the Jews, now everything is kosher or something to that effect. And said it, I think, on The Shop, or maybe he posted it on, social media. And now the Jewish community, who obviously runs Hollywood, which is now his backyard, came back like, oh, so you anti-Semitic? Like, you don't like Jews now? And he had to go on the record and apologize for that shit when people felt like he wasn't really going.
Well, I thought I did see something because I did watch The Shop, and I saw something about them saying how he said all NFL owners are have slave mentality.
Yeah, slave mentality.
I was like, yeah, that's fact. What's the problem?
Right.
Duh.
But they was like, you can't say, you can't quit. No, that's what they saying.
LeBron, let me tell you, you can say whatever the hell you want to, okay?
What they're saying, yes, you can. If you want to go,
now,
First Amendment, Second Amendment?
Against the white folks. Now, when you mess with the Jews.
Against the white folks. Right, that's a
It
little
gets
bit
a
different.
little
That's a niche that you might not want to go into, especially in Hollywood, right?
Right, because they do run it.
And they run the NBA, and they run the NFL, and they run
let's
Hollywood.
Stop being afraid.
Yeah,
and it's enough of LeBron's. You got Tyler. It's enough of y'all to get together and start. And I even saw something with like Ice Cube and somebody else buying networks, owning networks. Because then we don't need to have to worry about Jews and what the hell we say. We don't have to own our own shit.
You got Oprah with the OWN network. You got Tyler Perry with Tyler Perry Studios. You got the John Singletons, the F. Gary Grays, the LeBrons, the Jay-Z's, the Meeks, who's woke as fuck all of a sudden, and I love that shit. And he's like the face of criminal justice reform. You know what I'm saying? And he actually issued a challenge to rappers and entertainers in general. Was like, yeah, I know we're going to flash, we're going to wet the band, but let's do it with some class, and let's make sure that we're reinvesting into the hood. Let's make sure that we're coming together and, doing collective impact models and things of that nature. So it feels like it's on its way. But yeah, I wouldn't mute your voice, but I would just say, if you're going to say something, stand on it. And if you're going to stand on it, don't apologize. Because after that, LeBron was like, oh, shit, my comments were offensive. My bad to anybody that was offended by my comments. Versus, well, I ain't what I meant by it. I'm not taking it back. Or, kind of Kevin Hart. He kind of took it back. He walked it back. And it's like, well, if you're going to do that, then don't say it. Because now it just shows that you don't have control of your own voice.
Because those are things that we say all the time. Jews and gays run Hollywood.
Right.
We're going to say that now. So that way when we get big, y'all ain't got to sue us. Y'all ain't got to come for us.
Man,
I'm saying it now.
They going to run that shit back like 10 years ago on episode 2 of season 2 of This, That, and the Third. I see that you were quoted as saying, bitch, what? You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying.
They do.
I get what you're saying. But something has to be said about the fact that until we have that ownership shit, you kind of got to play the game the way it needs to be played in order to get that ownership.
No, I know. It just needs to be more players. LeBron has his own production studio. We need more people to get studios like Tyler Perry.
Right.
And then we can all work amongst each other.
Right.
And then we won't have to go to Marvel to produce a Black Panther. We can go to a Tyler Perry Studios or Ice Cube Studios to do those things.
But I think a big part of that is working together. Because how long has F. Gary Gray, John Singleton, Cube Vision, and a host of others, you know what I'm saying, Raouf, you know what I'm saying, Full Video Studio Productions, how long has everybody been in existence, and how long has it been a competition versus a collaboration? Because I could watch movies that are by Disney and goddamn Paramount and MGM and they seem like, man, when it makes sense, let's come together on it.
But
and I haven't really seen collabos like that.
You just named all big studios.
Right.
And when you talked about the Blacks, you named all individuals.
It seemed like they would have more control over who they collaborate with.
They're individuals. They don't own the studio. They don't own
Tyler
nothing.
Perry Studio sounds like
now,
it's owned by Tyler Perry.
Right, but you said John Singleton, Spike. They don't own studios. They're just directors that the studios call.
Right. Facts. See, I don't know the game.
So we have to.
So we need information. We need more information.
Become executives and not just directors, and because we still got to go to them for money.
Right. Interesting, though, I was talking about the same topic at the office earlier, and my man's was like, do you know the history behind the Holocaust? Do you know the history behind Hitler? And, you know, that's a slippery slope. A lot of motherfuckers don't want to talk about it. You can talk about slavery all day. You can joke about that, but you can't joke about the Holocaust. On this and the third, you can. He was saying, and this is just one man's opinion, but I've never even thought of it this way. Instead of it being a persecution of Jews, instead of it being a us or them type of stance that Hitler was supposedly taking, he said that the history books that we probably will never be able to read are saying more so that Jews were coming in from outside of Nazi Germany and taking over industries and monopolizing and, you know, getting this money grab out of them. And Hitler was like, oh, fuck no.
They were
and they
wealthy
continued
and they
to
were
battle
making
and
money.
he said, oh, I said fuck no, and y'all kept doing it, so now I will. And I said, well, damn, I've never heard the Holocaust explained like that. Like,
Well, no, they say that in
it wasn't
the
just
history.
a for real
No, they make
victimization.
it seem like
he's just
it's
targeting.
Yeah,
And not saying
no.
that, I mean, because if it's capitalistic society, you kind of can come in and get your money where the bam, but it's like at what cost? And Hitler apparently just wasn't going.
Well, I think after a while, I don't know if that was, don't quote me, I don't know if that was direct when it started, but if you watch a lot of the stories, all these Jews were wealthy because now, you know, they notice they trying to find paintings from their great grandmama that's worth all this money and all the jewels and stuff that they left, you know, trying to find, and because they lost it in the Holocaust, a lot of them had money. A lot of them were really, really wealthy. So that's why it was like so tragic to go from.
It was such a far fall versus slaves who they kind of was like, when you got here, you was broke.
They took us from our homeland, which we were living modestly, right, off the land. And then they brought us.
How was that boat ride?
Yeah, so it's
terrible.
It's slavery still worse. Slavery still worse.
Unequivocally, man. But it was just interesting that perspective that was shared with me because again, it just opened my eyes to what else have I not learned it correctly, but not learned in totality. Yeah. And then the last piece that really stuck out to me about this was that Shannon Sharp, this our man. You know what I'm saying? And he was just saying how again, when it comes to the matters of the Holocaust, when it comes to the matters of slavery, because he said that comment about slave mentality, he was like, unless you're speaking from a historical perspective, and unless you're speaking directly about what took place and you can't really fast forward 400 years and be like, oh, that slave mentality, that master mentality, that slavery mentality, whatever you want to call it, exists in the NFL. He was like, it's not on par, so we need to stay away from that. Do you agree with that?
No. What we're saying is how a slave owner had a field, a plantation, right, with all these black workers working to make that plantation money. You have a NFL stadium, and the owner is white, and all the workers on the field, not the house niggas in the office,
not that skybox.
All the workers on the field are what? Majority black, and their money isn't guaranteed. It's week by week, basically. So if you don't do the work or make that pass, you don't get paid. If you get injured, you get cut. We trading you. We selling you to the next plantation. I don't get why y'all don't see that.
Pretty apple and apple here. Use your third
eye.
And
not saying that all of the owners come from that, but most of them, if they've been an owner a long time, they come from money. I'm pretty sure if we go back and look at their history records.
How'd you get it? How did you get so far ahead?
So I can't agree with Shannon Sharp on that.
All right, last but not least in the entertainment, what we got this week?
Ballin'.
Hey, Jim Jones back in the news.
Nick Cannon did an interview on Vlad TV saying, you know, if you rock with me, you my chick, you ain't got to work. You know what I'm saying? Wilding out checks is real good. Okay, homegirl, I got you.
Arenas.
If you with me, you don't have to work. And that's not even on some like baby mama stuff. If you with me, you don't gotta work.
Your DMs are about to be so crazy, right?
He doing arenas of a tour of Wildin' Out. These niggas done moved into fashion. Like, it don't just say Wildin' Out on the hoodies no more. It can be wow. Some hats be saying out. You know what I'm saying? Nigga sleeve said in. I said, yo, these niggas is really taking this seriously. I don't fuck with Nick Cannon. I don't know Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't fuck with him in a negative way, but it's just like, you're not funny.
He's not one of the guys.
You're not funny. You're not one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like, man, you but you get to the
He's
bag.
cool, dude. Yeah, he turned
You-
Wildin' Out to something so great.
You as a businessman, I fuck with. Same
Yeah.
with Tyler. Like, I don't watch Medea movies,
Yeah.
but I watch the movies you make with Tyler Perry Studios. I watched the crossover with you being, I think he's in Vice. Have you checked that one out yet?
No.
About Dick Cheney,
Dick
I
Cheney.
think. I want to check that one out too. Alex Cross, you know what I'm saying? Getting
Yeah.
out of the dress type thing. So I watched the moves that y'all make, and just, man, hats off to this brother Nick Cannon, who, again, doesn't take himself too seriously.
No, he
with
doesn't.
the Wendy Williams shit, she called his son something disrespectful, and he was more so like, everybody like, man, so what are your comments on Wendy Williams calling your son ugly as fuck? And he was like, I mean, I don't really take offense to it. I mean, I'm like, yo, you gonna say that on national TV in front of all these people versus why'd you say that about my son?
Yeah.
He's like, man, I'm laughing,
Like,
joking,
you're the
like
ignorant
I'll roast
one.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he was
I agree.
like, Mariah or whatever might have more of a thing to say about it. But he just, like with the Kanye thing, he's like,
just
bro,
let it go.
man, come on, Wildin' Out, let's roast about it, let's talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Like, all this serious, you ain't gonna test my manhood, blah, blah, blah. I really respect that about Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Even though he's not one of my guys, I like the way he moves.
He's cool.
And then the other thing about Nick Cannon, I feel, is that his crossover ability. Like, he goes from Wildin' Out, but then he'll take off the turban, and his hair still be fucked up, but he goes and puts on a suit, and he does this, like something, I guess he's trying to get in late night talk shows. Have you seen that?
Nope.
I think it's on like one of those 257 channels. He's trying to actually get into late night talk. What's it called? Network television?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. But I just want to say, man, like, as much as I don't fuck with him, I fuck with him. Okay, go ahead. I think that about wraps us up for entertainment. This week's episode. Literally. I swear I gotta write my shit down, man. It should be just
Yeah, all
coming in my
your
head.
thoughts. It just, yeah.
All right, but now, Richie, don't, in front of all these people, don't do this. Don't do this like.